What's going on, guys? It's Walrus. How are the kids, the women, and the children? This video is going to be about Advanced Warfare and why I think it personally is going to be garbage. If you want to debate me, leave a comment below or follow me on Twitter at @ThatWalrusGuy and we can talk. That might seem like kind of a harsh statement, but let me explain myself. And let's get into it. Now, the day the trailer came out for Advanced Warfare was 3 days before school started for me. And the same day the trailer came out, I don't know if you can see, my top ones are clear, but I got braces. So I couldn't eat anything for like a week. Then school started, and it was just kind of generally a bad 2 weeks for me. That's why I didn't make any videos, because I just had a lot going on. And so you guys never got to know what my thought was on Advanced Warfare. Actually, I hadn't made a video about it yet. So this video we're going to be talking about it, and I have like little notes here, not notes, but like bullets. I got accessories, gameplay, and matchmaking, and devs. And I mean, it's kind of just the main things I want to talk about. And let's get into accessories. Now, with the gameplay, we got jumping and boosting and all this stuff. And by the way, I'm going to link a video, I'm going to link a channel actually, Fisticuffs. I'll put it right here or somewhere on the video or in the description or both. He basically has broken down this, and I've broken down the trailer. Not by a video, but I've looked at it, and this game is going to be so broken, it's going to be unbelievable. So I'm going to leave you a link to him because he has a lot of enlightening things about this game. But so we're going to talk about accessories now. With the gameplay, the jumping, you have to hold a jump button to jump, or not to jump, but to jump, to boost in the air. So doing that, how are you supposed to hold this and while you're in the air boosting, aim? You can't do it unless you spend $100 and whatever on a scuffed controller. 2, there's no dead silence in the game as of right now. I think I heard they're going to do something to get around that, or they're going to have like an answer for dead silence in the game. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's no dead silence as of now. So if you want to, you can't have quiet footsteps, but what you can do is hear everybody's footsteps. So right now, if you have a headset and a scuffed controller, you're going to be dominating this game. That is absolutely absurd that they're, essentially what they're doing is backing the casual player into a wall, and they're not going to be able to touch anybody. Now, a headset is obviously, I'm going to dominate everybody with a headset. A scuffed controller, I don't have a scuffed controller. I'm probably never going to get one. I mean, if I play Advanced Warfare and actually like it, I might get one, but I highly doubt I'm even buying Advanced Warfare at this point. But it's just the fact that with Advanced Warfare, what they're doing is, there's like, to me, there's 3 types of Call of Duty players. You got your noobs, you got your like casual, above average players, and you got your hardcore players, and then I guess you can put a 4th one in there for MLG. And to me, the noobs, this game isn't, the noobs are not going to be able to play this game. Like people, like I have my 2 brothers, they play Call of Duty, they buy the Call of Duty, they play like the new Call of Duty every year, but they're not very good at it at all. They basically can't, like my brother plays Black Ops 2, and it's hard for him to go positive. Now me, I can have probably a 2 KD every game and go positive. Or no, that's not what I meant. I can have a 2 KD game and be on top of the leaderboard every game. Now, I used to be a hardcore player. I used to play, I had 32 days played on Modern Warfare 2. Right now, I have 4 days played on Ghosts. I'd consider myself a casual above average player because I can go into lobbies and dominate, but I don't put near the time into the game as I used to. So with the noobs, this game, no new players can be able to play this game. It's going to be ridiculous. There's going to be no new players playing this game simply because they're going to get dominated. And this game pretty much lends itself to new people having to camp because there's no footsteps, or there's no dead silence, so it's already telling you not to move. If you boost in the air or dash or whatever, a red dot comes up on the map. So you're getting punished twice for moving there. So what's the point of moving in this game? They try to trick you with these high octane fast trailers, but if you actually watch gameplay, the gameplay is not fast. The gameplay is slow. And this game is going to be, to me, this game encourages camping. It looks like it encourages jumping and fast-paced movement, but it doesn't. Is ground war in this game? We don't know yet. And this game is going to be a camp fest, big time. And you might not think it isn't. You might not believe me, but when you watch gameplay, the game is going to, it punishes you for moving. It's going to have to be a camp fest. So, with that being said, that's just one of the reasons why I think Advanced Warfare is not going to be good. Or actually, that's a couple reasons. You have to have a headset, you have to have a SCUF controller basically to even be able to move. People can't afford that. And if you really want to get hardcore, like Fisticuff said, you could buy a freaking BenQ gaming monitor. I mean, people that, you can pretty much buy your way to being the best player every game in this game. You can't earn it as you could in other games, because basically the skill gap in this game is going to be absurd. Now, the skill gap is kind of a controversial subject. Some people think big skill gaps are good. Me personally, I think big skill gaps are bad, because to me, having two people on the same map with a UMP, no perks, just two people, or they have perks but the same perks. To me, you got two people with the same amount, or the same class, and if one person dominates the other, or two teams, and one team dominates the other, they're all the same class, that shows skill. This game, people are going to be able to jump, people are going to be able to slide, people are going to be able to do dash, people are going to be able to do all this double jumping, sliding, dashing stuff, and the new players aren't going to have a chance. So basically, they're going to have to camp because they keep getting destroyed. You can hear their footsteps, and also you're penalized for jumping. So, I mean, what's the point when somebody can't learn the controls and they're getting destroyed? What do? You leave the game because you can't play it. It's unplayable for a new player. And it's bad enough, not only are they doing this, but to have it on PS4, they're doing something completely new on PS4 and Xbox One, where Ghost only has about 30,000 players on PS4, and then when they have like a double XP weekend or a 24/7 what's the map called? The small map, Strike Zone. When they have 24/7 Strike Zone, then the maps are, or then there's like 45,000 people online. But I mean, other than that, there's not that many people online. And now that they have this game with a ridiculous skill gap, that's going to take forever to learn the controls for a new player that barely even master. Can you imagine somebody on 2 sensitivity playing this game? It wouldn't happen. It's impossible. You can't just pick up and play this game like you used to be able to. You can't do it anymore. You're going to have to learn all this stuff, or you can go into the No EXO playlist, which, in my opinion, the No EXO playlist is a complete joke, because that's just them admitting they're wrong. If you're going to go so hard into this EXO mentality of we're going to use the EXO suit for this, the EXO suit for that, and then all of a sudden you just no EXO suit playlist. It's like they're admitting they're wrong because people didn't like the EXO suit. Where's my phone at? I need the time. Anyway, so it's just, it's ridiculous to me that they're pretty much putting their foot in their mouth when they do the No EXO playlist. And the snipers in this game are unbelievable as of right now. I don't know if they're going to be changed, but let's get into like some of the gameplay mechanics now. I guess the snipers, and there's a one-shot pistol. I mean, come on. And half the game just looks like a reskin Black Ops 2 anyway, with the created class and it's basically Black Ops 2 with Exos, if you want to be completely honest. They put no thought into the perks. They put no thought into the basically the only thing separating this from Black Ops 2 is Exos. And half the people don't want Exos, so it's just going to be probably a worse version of Black Ops 2, which sucked anyway. And Black Ops 2 could have been the best, but there was a lot of stuff missing there. And I mean, I don't know, the developers are so lost making this game. They don't listen to anybody except the MLG community. And they've said that I was watching the Fisticuffs video, and he was reading an article, and this is basically what they said. They said if they try to please everybody, they won't please anybody, which basically means if they try hard to please everybody, the game's not going to be good. So they're making their own game. But then the next paragraph, they turn around and say they're making this game with MLG in mind, or they're the first Call of Duty developer to make a game with MLG in mind, or something like that. And it's like, first of all, they're lying right there, and second, why are you tailoring your game to like 2% of the community or 1% of the community? I mean, what is MLG doing for Call of Duty? They're doing nothing. MLG's getting money, but Call of Duty isn't. What are they? They're not getting anything from. I mean, the League Play playlist in its prime in Black Ops 2 had like 5,000-6,000 people, maybe 7,000 if there was like a event on and everybody thought they were MLG Pro, so they'd go on and start playing League Play and they'd get smashed. So I mean, this game has so many issues. It's the matchmaking is probably going to be one of the biggest issues, because it's going to be all tryhards. Now, the thing that makes a game good is you can't have a Call of Duty game unless you die, and you can't have a good Call of Duty game unless you can go Rambo. The thing that makes a Call of Duty game good is the ability to destroy some people and to have competitive games at other times. Now, with this game, there's going to be so many tryhards because the new people aren't going to want to play, that the checks and balances is going to be off with the matchmaking, because it's going to be all tryhards, no new people, and the new people that are there aren't going to want to play anymore because they're going to be getting destroyed. Now me, I'll be good at the game if I play it. I know for a fact I'll be good at the game when I play it, because I'm always better than 99% of people that play the game. I'm not trying to sound like I'm a beast or trying to make it sound like I'm great because I'm good at Call of Duty, or average or above average, but I'm just saying, like, new players that like, oh, Call of Duty, like my brothers, they're 35, they're very, very casual. They probably don't have 7 days played, both of them put together, but they'll play it. You can't just sit back and relax and play this game. You can't do it. You have to be like this with a headset and scuff, jumping, and it's just, this game does not lend itself to the casual player, and it lends itself to MLG players, to be perfectly honest. And I don't know if that's something that I like. I don't really agree with a lot of the stuff they're doing. Every game is going to pretty much be a try-hard game. You're never going to have those games full of garbage players where you can go 68-2 and get your kill streaks 3 times. This game is going to be full of so many try-hards because there's not going to be any new players. So that's pretty much my rant for now. If I forgot anything, I don't know, but the one last thing I can say is the developers are so far gone. It's ridiculous. These developers have no clue what the community wants. I guess I already went over that. They're tailoring the game to MLG. So anyway, if you have any way to debate me, comment at @ThatWalrusGuy on Twitter. Those are my thoughts on Advanced Warfare. That's why I think the game's going to be garbage, personally. They're tailoring the game towards MLG. The new players aren't going to be able to play this game. You're going to have to spend $40,000 with SCUF controllers and headsets if you don't already have these things. And if you want to get hardcore, a good monitor to even be able to be good. Now with PlayStation 3, it's different, because PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 has a wide variety of players. But to make what Fisticuffs calls like a tribal game, where it's like Destiny and is a tribal game pretty much, because it's just a certain amount of people are going to be able to play it. Not everybody's going to be able to play this game. And it's the same with Advanced Warfare. Just a certain tight-knit group of people are going to be able to play this that are good, and every game is going to be competitive. There's going to be no noobs. And the new, like I said, noobs that are going to be there are going to be gone because they're not going to want to play because it's so difficult to learn everything. It's going to be such a tribal game that already the numbers are way low with 30,000 people on Ghosts. Now the fact that this game is super tribal is gonna make it's just gonna be nothing but tryhards the whole time. And this is the wrong time to be putting out a super tribal game when the numbers are already low as it is because of switching to new consoles. People don't have money to buy new consoles, let alone all the accessories that you need to play this game. So this game is a lost cause. I don't know what to say. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. I'm leaning towards not buying the game because they're never gonna learn unless we stop buying. I don't know, but what is my one purchase gonna do in the whole... I'm not gonna even put a dent in it. But, you know, like I did with Ghost, I'm gonna have no problem buying it and never playing it if it sucks. I did that with Ghost. I didn't buy the DLC for Ghost first time in Call of Duty history. That game is garbage. The last garbage game I really have put up with is Black Ops 2, and I had 15 days played on that game just because of the League play, really. I didn't really like the other gameplay because there was so much BS League play. I wasn't too into MLG, but League play didn't have that much BS, so I enjoyed it. But tailoring a whole game after MLG and League play is just absolutely absurd to me. I don't know why they'd be doing it. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If you like the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully the game gets... Hopefully I'll buy the game, but I probably won't. Anyway, talk to you guys later.